Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Woo-woo.
Rise and shine.
Ooh, I love it. Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
We decided it's a fugly hair day, so
We're having trouble with our hair, everyone. I just don't have a hat down here to deal with my mess.
That day.
happy Sunday, everyone.
I'm ready for my first cup of coffee.
Cheers to everybody.
Cheers. Cheers. Oh, I love your mug. How cute.
Hi, Rob.
Rob's here.
Good
Rob's
morning,
here.
Rob.
Good morning, Rob.
Good morning, Undercover the News, Kristen.
Yeah, Pam. I heard they're training 18-year-olds now to be truckers.
Yeah.
Get more people in there.
Yeah. How do you feel about that, Scott?
If they're trained, they should be fine. Heck, I was driving a tractor for my dad when I was 8 years old.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but we're putting these kids on the road. You know what I mean? On the big road.
Is this sort of like crossing the picket line kind of thing? Like
No.
getting the kids out
No,
there? No? Okay.
The concern is they're young, and you're putting young people on the road, and
You can.
with big trucks, right?
It's for crossing borders. You can do 18-year-olds can be in state.
Mm.
Without a semi truck. You can be a straight truck driver. I mean, not a long truck, But they're training them to be semi truck drivers across the road. So
Feels like they don't have enough driving experience at
Well,
18.
that's why it was always 21. They wanted plenty of experience to be in a big semi truck, and there's been a lot of retirements. Stay inspired.
Stay inspired. Nice. I was going to wear one of my tees today, but it is cold here this morning. It looks cold. You know what I mean? When it looks cold outside, you get the gray. Well, it just
Yeah.
The sun's coming out a little right now, but
It was so cold last night. Woo! Outside, it was one of those ones where like your nostrils stick together.
oh my gosh, yeah. I'm assuming that you don't, with the homeless, that they have shelters, I guess, winter shelters.
Yeah.
Because that, I mean, I
Nice.
found a tin fedora.
So we're having a tinfoil hat fashion show.
Ooh.
And I think I'm going to, what day is Valentine's Day? I think I'm going to air the video on Valentine's Day. So you've got a week to make a tinfoil hat and send me a picture.
So that's next Monday.
Yeah.
Get away with health.
So tinfoil hats, please. Picture of you in it by Sunday at the latest of next week. And if you're shy to be on camera, you can kind of go like this, right? So part of your face is. Some of the hats that have been sent in are incredible. Incredible.
Oh,
so if you don't have like super skills, you could wrap tinfoil over a regular hat, right? But if you got super skills, let's see it.
Wow. Okay. Well, if I have time, I'm definitely gonna have some fun with this.
Kia, I don't know if I got yours, unless it's your email's a different name than your stage name here.
Now, tell me the reason, and no haters here. Tell me the reason why. What's a tin foil hat for?
Tinfoil hat. So this happened in I think I did a show on Thursday or something in the chat room. We just got totally silly in the chat, and we were talking about tinfoil hats, and I read on if they work.
Yeah.
And they do, apparently. So then we were just all joking about wearing a tinfoil hat, and then
Yeah. Okay. So, but what do people wear them for like for reals? Like people.
Oh, to block out signals,
So to block out aliens from
radio
getting
waves, or
any signals.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's to block out incoming signals, radio waves, etc. And apparently, you're supposed to put the shiny side out and the dull side in,
Oh, okay.
so you don't cook your brain.
I mean,
Good
yeah.
tip.
Good tip.
So they call them like people who are, they call them like tinfoil hat wearers, people who believe in like aliens and
Yeah.
all this kind of stuff. So I'm like, well, let's have a show. Let's have a fashion show.
Let's have a fashion show with this.
So we're going to make Scott a tinfoil Stetson.
Yeah, I was thinking I could, like use old coat hangers or something and make the form it and then
Woo!
just tinfoil it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the real deal there.
Yeah, and tinfoil hats against Havana syndrome, Rob's saying. Yeah.
Oh, against Havana.
Because the tinfoil will reflect, apparently, radio waves or things like that.
Okay. So, Rob, would this be helpful for people who don't want 5G?
Yeah,
stuff?
that's my question.
Rob might know since he knew about that. Interesting.
That Deb says that's why tinfoil doesn't do well in the microwave, because it rejects the waves. Yeah, shiny side out.
So don't wear look at Dorian's.
Don't wear tinfoil hats in the sunshine. Oh, my email is lilacmessage@gmail.com. lilacmessage@gmail.com. And it's quite a scream. Some of these hats are pretty awesome.
Oh,
I think I figured out what I'm going to do for mine. But it's a secret. Until
I love that you just giggled about it.
oh, what good stuff.
I'm still looking for Rob. Did I miss Rob's response?
No, I haven't seen.
Okay.
Thanks, Renee. That's my email there. Renee just posted on Terra Love Community.
Oh, geez. Kristen said UN finds North Korea increased missile capabilities, stole millions in cyber attacks.
Cyber attacks. I think we're all winners, Joni. If you participate, you're already a winner.
Okay. Let's see what the cards have to say, huh?
Ooh, this will be a fun one to start with.
Cincinnati or LA Rams? Let's see who's got better cards.
Cincinnati or LA Rams? Why not the LA Chargers?
Why not the Chargers?
Why not the LA Chargers?
They didn't win.
I know.
Oh, Rob, she said, does the tinfoil hat help block 5G?
Tinfoil underwear.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
Maybe a thong?
Oh, wait. All right.
Yowza. Yep. I seen that, Lisa. Linda's card said Cincinnati.
So give me one of the team's names first.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay. Are the Cincinnati Bengals going to win the 2022 Super Bowl?
Cincinnati, LA.
Cincinnati Bengals. Are they going to 2022 Super Bowl?
I got one answer with this pendulum, and now I'm going to throw some cards to back it up.
Oh, pendulum. Nice. Chinese Year of the Tiger.
It
Yes.
is the Year of the Tiger.
Do you know what you are? Are you? What are you? Do you know what you are, Debbie? Chinese New Year animal?
I am the dragon. Is there such a
Oh.
thing?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what it means.
Sounds powerful.
Did I miss Rob's answer?
I'm scrolling. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he doesn't know. That's all right, Rob. I just thought if you knew about that one thing, you might know. There's a question to star.
It'd be so nice if they gave
At 9:47.
options to, first of all, to chat in the chat here and to star as well. Like if we had admin ops with him.
Oh, you can.
When
He can set us up. We have that ability now. We can set people up.
You mean so, and then that we could type here in the chat?
Yeah, you are basically a co.
Get out of here.
Yeah, no joke there.
I like it.
It's new. Tinfoil hats like Faraday shield.
Faraday shield. I don't know. I gotta look that up.
I'm just curious, Rob, that because you knew that other thing, that if people are thinking this will help with the 5G.
Carmela says dragon is a very lucky sign, Debbie.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look it up.
So with this game, with Cincinnati, I don't know. I'll tell you this much. There's a yes, but I wonder if it comes in overtime or something. I'm seeing I don't know, like, do they get destroyed, but then they come back? Like a really intense game? Oh, yeah. What was the other team's name?
Los Angeles Rams.
Rams. Los Angeles Rams. Let's see what they get. Angeles Rams. Los Angeles Rams.
Cards aren't doing me favors.
So
The boom.
here's kind of what I'm getting so far with the Bengals. First of all, let me tell you, my pendulum said the LA Rams were going to win, and the Bengals were not. And I know that's against everybody, so I'm sorry. But that's what I'm just going with what's coming in the energy over here. The cards are saying as well that they come in thinking on top, so people feel like they're meant to win. How does that go?
I got the bullseye on Los Angeles to win.
Yeah. So they're the team that people are expecting to win, the Bengals. However, it's not going to do them any favors with that. I don't see. They're not making the connections. They're not making. I feel like there may be some fumbles here because they're not.
Yeah, they get destroyed.
They're not making the connections. They're all up in their head. They're not playing smart. And they go in there thinking, boop, 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 we're winners. So that's kind of what I'm getting there. Let me look at
Well, according to the bookies, LA is favored by 4.
Oh, LA is favored by 4. Okay, well.
Yeah.
The way I can tell who's going to win a game is there's 2 ways. While they're playing, I look at their uniforms on the field, and I can somehow the color or the outfit tells me who's going to win. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how I do it. Also, if I hear the names, I can hear who's going to win. But on the throw, it doesn't feel like Bengals.
Yeah, I got a lot of swords for Bengals, and that's why I'm not getting me a.
It's going to be a game. It's definitely going to be
Yeah.
a game for both of them because they both have some challenges here to get through. But yeah, because of whatever the Bengals are doing, going in with the, that full card and then the Page of Swords and the Devil, it's like that's going to be their downfall. They're not making those plays. There's going to be. It's going to be a tough game because I feel like the challenge for the LA Rams, however, it's going to be an emotional game. But they are making the connections and they're staying in there. They're staying in. Like they get back in there. It's like, but they're going to have a hard time moving that ball, right? So like their running game is going to be poor. I feel like their running game is not going to be their friend. And like with the Bengals, their challenge is making the connections, making those throwing connections. So the outcome here, what's the outcome?
Miss Charlotte, I'm going to say blue yellow felt right versus black and orange. So I don't know what teams the colors are.
That's Rams.
Who's Rams?
The Rams are blue and yellow.
Really?
Yes.
I tell you, maybe it goes to overtime.
Oh, maybe it could. Yeah.
I think so too, or a final second win. I got a lot of conflicts for the Bengals, but I think they come out strong. The Six of Swords, King of Cups. I think the Bengals are like in the lead the whole game, but then they falter in the end with the Three of Swords and Eight of Swords. And then I have a victory in the end with the Rams. The Four of Cups Hangman represents they come out kind of slow. And then they charge in here with the Page of Swords. Something happens, like a ending kind of thing. And then I have the celebration with the Nine of Cups. So I think that's what it shows here. So I'm going to go with the Rams and the nail biter.
Nail biter, yeah. Well, that's always a good game when it's a nail biter.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game, you guys.
But yeah, it's just nothing. I was like, boom, yep, definitely.
Okay, so I did the pendulum again, and I'm still. It's going to come down to the end, that's for sure.
I tried my pendulum too, and it just didn't want to do much. It's like I'm not really going to tell you.
So
I had a decision card. Is there any way there could be a decision made by the refs or judges that would decide who win? I don't know football enough. Like, could there be a
bad calls?
Bad calls, but they can't call the game.
Like the Rams are charging to win, and then there was a bad call at the end where they can basically decide the game when they shouldn't have made the call, kind of thing. That's happened before. Bad calls.
So I'm really curious because it looks like the throwing game is going to be a tough one is going to hurt the Bengals, and the running game is going to hurt the LA Rams. So that's what I want to. I can't wait to see if that comes to play, just because that's what the card said.
Lots of love to Ramona. She said they've been living in a hotel since Jan 5th due to a water burst pipe.
Oh my gosh! Yes, I remember when that first happened.
My goodness. Everything is all right.
Ramona.
could decide on a call which changes the score of an outcome.
Is on Meet the Press now. It says Trump had snake oil salesmen advising him leading up to the. Wow. All right. Question.
Yeah. Kelly said the same thing. Her pendulum isn't really talking either.
I did mine twice and it came up the same. So I did it at the beginning of the reading and at the end, and it was the same outcome.
The Rams are basically home. I think they're in the same stadium where they play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm cheering for Cincinnati too. Yeah, I might just keep circling and not very heavy, so it's like whatever you do, don't bet on it.
Yeah, do not use our
Do not bet on the game.
our good morning read on outcome of this game. For entertainment purposes only.
Lisa got 3 of Rod Cincinnati and Page of Cups LA. On a 1-card pull, that's LA.
Oh, hi, Bo.
Hello, Bo.
Come here, Bobo. Yeah. Come and tell everyone the story. Come on.
I want to hear.
Come
I
on,
want to
big guy.
hear all about it. So when you ask him to come, they're like, no.
No. And then when you don't, he'll jump up, knock everything over.
Yep.
Well, 45 U's my attorneys and advisors told me I could. It's their fault. Probably.
Oh, well, that.
Well, he blames everyone but himself, right?
True.
Let's see.
I think there's too much proof coming to use any excuse.
Morning, Nancy Jean.
Good morning, Nancy Jean.
Morning, Nancy.
I want to set up a reading with Nancy Jean.
Yes, and get yourself a grid like this one.
Yeah, I want to do that. I got to do that after I do my taxes, Nancy. You'll be hearing from me after I do my taxes.
I got to try to get a hold of Rawhide. I never got a statement for a vehicle I gave him.
Oh.
I want my deduction.
Yeah.
I gave him a pretty darn good vehicle, too.
I remember when you did that.
I mean, it had a little issues, but it was solid.
Yeah. All right. Anytime.
45. I guess it's what's his excuse going to be, basically.
Well, the orange guy is going to find himself at an impasse. Which way do I go? Who do I blame? What do I do? How do I distract from me? It doesn't matter what he does. It's over. It's over. It's over.
I don't think it matters what he says. I think the January 6th commission is going to, and others, the high priestess, they're going to find everything. 3 of coins, gaining abilities. It's also my documents, cards, putting in the pieces. 4 of wands, finding all the connections within. But I like what I seen funny with this card. You see, they're blaming the king and the Four of Wands. They're pointing at the king. I just looked at that and like, that's funny. No, it was you. It was
Oh
you.
my gosh, that's a perfect card.
The reverse, like medals are gonna go in. No, he
No,
told me to
it's
do it.
totally him. Yeah.
So yeah, I got self-imposed instructions and the jail card and the Ten of Swords. No, whatever he says and does is not gonna be working out good. Behind the scenes, he's very burdened.
Mm.
It's the Orwell energy, the burden card, the worry, the discontent. I, it's a facade outside. I got anxiety too with the Nine of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, I got my FBI card investigating. Everyone investigating him. The Knight of Swords. Not gonna be good. No worries. He can play the victim all he wants. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, he definitely is going to try to manipulate, play all his regular cards and lies and distractions and all that. Here he is coming out.
Yep.
Totally lies, distractions, deceit, manipulating, like that. His whole intention is to obviously create, try to manipulate it to take the eyes off of him, to create positive change for himself, but it's not going to last. It's not going to be like he may do that, but it's going to be shut down real fast. And that's what this card comes in, is shutting that down real fast. It's not going to last long. All his connections and all that, all the family connections and so forth, it's going to reveal how slippery the whole thing is, and he's not going to be able to get away. They're not going to allow him. They're not going to allow him to come in and push the legal system around.
Mm-hmm.
They will stop him. Okay. And yes, these were my cards. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
On sale soon.
On sale. They should be here in this week. Yeah.
Nice.
There was behind the scenes leaked reporting numerous times. I heard that, but he knew he lost. They were saying, privately, they knew he lost. He knew he lost, but he just kept pushing the line because he couldn't lose.
He can't lose. His ego would explode.
You see now with the investigations going on.
And plus, he owes some big people a lot of money.
Yes.
Right.
And a way to, and the only way he could pay them back is allowing them to have parts of the United States. Like he was using the United States stuff to pay back his stuff to these people, to these whoever they are.
Indigo's got my investigation card too.
I keep getting the Knight of Swords jumping out. Weak defense, right? Not well thought out. Wouldn't you say with that?
Yeah.
Knight of Swords.
The Knight of Swords coming out.
It's quick actions, yeah, if you analyze that.
A lot of conflict. Immature. That's always my immature.
Linda had a dream the other night about the Orange Man. Not Linda H, but Linda G.
Oh. She has great dreams. So does
Said he died. Eventually.
Yeah, I don't, you don't want to wish that on anybody, obviously, but I don't see him going too much longer.
Okay. Let's read them poopy pants quick.
Oh, this guy's so gross. So yeah,
So,
phone call records on Jan 6. Long chat with 45 on the morning of.
Oh, on the morning of.
What
Yeah.
does
yeah,
that say?
yet he couldn't remember a 10-minute phone call, right?
Oh, Andrea, you didn't see him discussing this phone call with people. He was able to just sit there and say, yeah, I don't remember, you know what I mean? Like, weird.
Jim Jordan.
Jim Jordan.
Is he gonna run and hide? Face justice? What's up?
I'm going to do the kipper on him. Kipper.
I know at least I can't stand the man either. Goes into all those hearings just screaming nonsense instead of actually answering an answer.
When the first time I saw him, I mean, years ago, speaking, and I thought these people are part of making big choices for our country.
Right? How's
on.
this guy?
How is this person in that position?
I wouldn't let him make me a sandwich. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And then it just got worse when they put, Lauren Boebert, and
MTG. Would you do anything with her? No.
no. And here's the deal. Like, now I'm on my soapbox, but she literally had to, Boebert had to take her GED so she could, run or whatever, run for this office. She had to do her GED. She hadn't even finished high school. I think there should be some kind of level of
Education and job experience and
job experience and education here
references
to run the effing country.
I mean, you need more not to get a job in the real world, right? More than what she has. So.
Exactly. I mean, I went to college beyond graduate school 9 years, and I have a hard time getting a job. You know what I mean? Like, really?
It is unreal. Well, Mr. Jordan is not going to have a lovely future. Whether he testifies or not, which I'm not seeing him testifying in this throw, the truth is coming out. The Three of Swords and the Devil, along with the truth coming out. You cannot stop what's going to happen to him. I got karma's coming around.
Ooh.
With the Wheel of Fortune, losing money, a lot of infighting, a lot of fives coming up here. A lot of bad fives. Everything's coming out.
Yeah.
I think it's about how he got paid too. There's some payments coming out next to the ace, the imprisonment card. It's feeling like how he got paid because it's a negative card next to it. That's why I'm feeling negative, not empowering money. Because everything's negative here. There's nothing good. There's nothing good.
Yeah, I got nothing good. So going to be heartbroken. He's going to try to get away, but it's not going to work. This card was upside down, so he's not going to get away for this. He's going to fall into the hole he dug. His whole universe spinning upside down. Lots of tears. And what is terrifying, I just about jumped out of my chair. Look at this. Grim Reaper and Magnet. He's a death magnet, man. He's done. Like, he's attracted all this evil and darkness. It's over. And look at this. The last card, Spatula. Is he gonna flip? Is he gonna talk?
He better. That was the only thing that was gonna save him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's thinking about the future of his occupation, right? He's heavily thinking about his future here. He is deeply concerned. He's deeply concerned about because of his, so he's kind of watching and waiting for it to play out here about his connection with 45 there. He's deeply concerned. He doesn't know how it's going to end. When you get the despair card, that's major. That's like the nine of swords there. And but he will be hearing soon about it, and it is very concerning. And do you see how these guns are shooting right at him? He's lost. This is a loss of everything.
Yeah.
So this action. I hope that he thinks it's worth it aligning himself with 45, but he's going to lose everything because of it.
Yeah, he's gonna lose even though he flips.
Kim C, it's the deck of character. You get them at thedeckofcharacter.com.
Deckofcharacter.com.
I did not make them. I wish I had.
Hannah made them.
Hannah. Awesome cards.
Yeah, I got the deck of character. Yeah, Alice wanted to know a little follow up on Jim's family. I have no clue about his family.
Oh.
Okay.
Does something like that have a family?
Yeah, I've never heard a word about his family. But
right.
Yeah.
The problem about unqualified candidates is the party first and then voters who actually look at the qualification and care about the good role. Not judge candidates by slick mailers exactly, Nancy. And that's what Lauren did. She inundated, because I live in Colorado, and even though she's not in my district, inundated with commercials. Constant commercials, and she comes out with her little self and her little family, and they're walking, and she's just all boop boop boop.
But Nancy said it's kind of like what they did in Florida. Those fake candidates or whatever. They made them look good, and people decided to vote for them, and they took votes away from actual candidates.
Yep.
Let's see.
Family.
So I got the family likes the fame and fortune that's come along with this and have turned a blind eye to maybe where some of this money has come from. Maybe it hasn't been from the best of places. But look at this. Justice is coming for him. And look at that information box. They may have to testify. They may have intel as well that they bring forward.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe they go through his books.
Maybe they
look at all the pictures of the family, his house.
Yeah, all laying down there, like
trips,
they're looking at everything.
Everything, his vehicles, all that stuff. So I don't know does he even have does someone actually marry this person?
I have no clue.
So it could be, if he's not actually married, it could be like, parents, brothers, sisters, whatever.
Yeah,
but
they're looking into everything.
Yeah. Like how does your brother have a a Rolls Royce, and how does your mom have a 3 homes? Like maybe there's that kind of thing, right? He is married. Oh God, I can't. I gotta look up her picture.
The deck of characters is telling me that he just kind of covered up everything. You know, it's not like he would go home and tell his wife anything or his family.
Yeah, but I think they knew something about so I mean, they turned a blind eye to the money and the.
Yeah, it's like a blind eye. It's like I got the Band-Aid, covered up everything. The unicorn, rainbow, guitar. He sung his own tune at home. Everything's rosy. He put Band-Aids on what's actually happening. But they're changing after seeing all this. They're changing a little bit. So I got weirdo, and
Weirdo.
I got self. So he's all about himself. They're figuring out he got stabbed. You got the knife, so then the family's like, it feels like stabbed in the back. I have the compass, so they're seeing more now. They got the worry. So then we got the universe. That kind of feels like the karma coming around, like the Wheel of Fortune card. So I think the family's realizing that, oh, how weird. I got the meadow. And that made me think Mark Meadows.
Oh.
It's in like connected, text messages and everything coming out. That card just flopped out. I'm like, Meadow. I'm like, how's that do to Jordan? And then all of a sudden it's like, Mark Meadows. I'm like, ooh, weird. Connection.
Short. He's short. There's Melania standing beside him. He presents tall to me.
Yeah,
I feel like he's this tall loudmouth. So he's not tall. Interesting. I don't know. I would have lost that bet. I thought he was tall and imposing.
It's like Debbie.
Yeah, he's tall like Debbie, but he's
tall
not
like me.
Everyone thought Debbie was like 6 foot.
Yeah, I know. Whew. I wish. I just feel like as far as him and the family go, it is their zero connection, all upside down. You have the 2 of Pentacles right in the middle of this, right in the middle of them. And he's not going to be able to offer her what she had hoped for. You have just absolute disarray at home, on the home front.
Good point, Paisley.
Financial disarray, relationship disarray. Yeah.
In that metal card, there's a lot of people going down. It's a good point. Good catch. All right. This fool.
Madison Cawthorn.
There's that lawsuit.
They
want to remove him. I think we checked on it before. There's a lawsuit going on. I can't remember who's doing it, but anyone that is part of an insurrection cannot run for Congress. So they're filing this lawsuit stating of violating the 14th Amendment, or Article 3 of the 14th Amendment or whatever, that they cannot, run for Congress if they are part of an insurrection. More states should be doing this. That guy's had some crazy videos out there. There was something yesterday, I can't remember what it was, but I'm like, how could he even say these things? It's terrible.
That's a good question, spirits beyond the stars.
Back door. Okay. The Emperor. Temperance. Huh.
Hmm.
Kind of weird.
I don't know if they remove them, but I do see at the end, at least in a while, there is punishment for him and failure for trying to steal. So being part of this theft.
This can be
But I don't know if it's
insert.
North Carolina that's the one to do it. I'm not sure if that's what I see.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of leaning to. There is an ongoing, behind the scenes, I am sensing some kind of investigation against him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever it is. Like, maybe it is the DOJ connecting everyone involved in the January 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So I did have the Emperor coming in. But the start of the energy is Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, and my investigator card of the Knight of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the female energy of a prosecutor coming in quickly here. Knight of Wands is also quick. But I'm not sensing that. It's something else. It's like the coordinated effort. I got, hold on. It involves Trump and everything within the party, the culmination of everything, the world, everybody. Temperance is hold on steady, hold on to your butts, evolving 45. And then I have the lovers and the Three of Cups. Connections made, things they did together.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's this, it's something bigger.
I feel like
we're gonna see another
I feel like it's going to continue. I think it's going to continue. I feel like it's going to. I feel like North Carolina is going to be able to. That this will. I think he'll be stopped, but I also feel like there's more to come.
Mm-hmm.
Like this isn't the last story here. Here he is, right here in the middle, and you'll love this. And I'm using these beautiful cards.
Hey,
but you have this. He's
a bad guy and a coward.
Yeah. And it's going to be clear. It's kind of like a cut and dry case here. And you have lost. So he will lose this case. They are censoring him. They are censoring him.
Mm.
Ooh.
So
I got legal.
Yeah. But I do feel that there's more to come for sure on him. Yep, and his connections. So if I look at the bottom of the deck, you have his connections will bring him down. If you'd like to get yourself these decks, lilac lantern message or something. Do you like that?
That was the best. Can I use it as a commercial? I'm gonna screen capture that and be like, that's my ad.
And if you'd like these cards,
These decks, something.
something. Lilac lantern message at gmail.com.
I know.
Lilac message at gmail.com, but
Yeah. Oh, okay.
or something.
Or something like
Or
that.
something.
Oh, that's some nice promo work.
You know, I do the best I can.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Ian had a good, interesting comment there. You know, his Catherine's marriage is going down. And it was a Russian. So, yeah. Interesting, he gets married to a Russian when he's dead below the waist. Who knows his actual situation, but he's in a wheelchair. You know.
Thank you, Renee. She's got my back.
Oh. There's something.
I know nothing about my cards yet. They're still in limbo.
I can't believe it.
I think that's because you ordered bulk. You didn't order one deck. You ordered like 10 or something.
Yeah, I ordered 10.
So that's
Shouldn't
like
matter. They just,
you'd think.
well, they said they would be here January 25th.
Mm.
But then Nancy told me they shut down for coronavirus. So I don't know.
You could
I
email.
mean, it's like 15 miles away, I guess. So I could just drive over there, right?
Oh my gosh.
I'm here to get my cards.
Yeah, I never knew that.
You could save so much on shipping by just driving right on over.
Pretty
They
much.
charge you an arm and a leg to ship.
You can get my cards too. Thanks, Scott.
There you
You can
go.
pick up my orders.
Then we gotta
Totally.
ship them, right?
You could save not only Andrea, but all the people buying. She could cut down the.
See?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Thanks, Scott.
That's what I'm here for. There's a reason, right?
That's right.
Okay. After the 6th, U.S. CEOs withheld donations to elections. Some are now donating again. Will they join the solidarity again to not donate to MAGA politicians after the hearings?
It was actually pretty cheap. I saved a bunch of money by ordering 10.
Well, you do live down the street, so maybe they're taking that into
Well, I didn't
consideration.
realize either, though, they were that close.
That's so crazy.
It doesn't show an address. Nancy informed me of that. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yay, Nancy.
Print them up and then stopped and grabbed them.
You can get Nancy Jean's crystal
Her
eggs
eggs?
too. Yeah. They're making her eggs.
Oh.
They're going to be selling like hotcakes, I'm quite sure.
Some are now donating again. Will they join and celebrate again?
Well, they stopped donating to like politicians.
Okay. The MAGA donors.
The MAGA owners. What's going on with them? Where are they going to? Okay. Let's do this.
Donations.
Yes. Okay. I feel like some already have. Yeah. Good morning, Ron. Unconditional Love Tarot. How'd your Saturday night show go?
Yeah, I see some of them stopping, and also some of them might get in trouble as well because their money went to do maybe some bad things. If they gave money to these people. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. I see these guys investigating, right? Always checking where the money goes. You have the money. It's just a matter of time before everything comes out. Questions are answered. But there's some of these big donors, I think, are going to be investigated. Because where did their money go to? What did it go to? Did it fund Jan 6? Did it fund other things, right?
Yeah. Oh, is today's Ron's birthday?
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday,
dear Ron.
Happy birthday to you. Debbie's too afraid to sing. Come on, Debbie, sing. Sing. Let it out.
Let it out.
Many more.
Many.
We'd lose some viewers if I started singing right now.
Oh, come on.
All right, so I'm just gonna throw it up there. They will be leaving. They're stopping their donations. They've seen the writing. They know, like, they're seeing the writing on the wall. Whatever, they will not be donating anymore. They got this. I'm brave enough to see it. So they see the light, and they're going to find new ways, new areas to donate.
Nice.
That's an expensive proposition there. Where'd it go? Pam. Deliver all the cards. It's not.
Can you imagine Scott rolling up in the truck?
Yeah.
Right. At $4 a gallon, and that truck gets 8 miles to the gallon.
It'd be like the sweepstakes.
Yeah. I gotta figure out how to be an extraterrestrial and do it interdimensionally.
There you go. With your money.
Grab your cards and go. Only thing I get is that these CEOs and who donates to who, they just do what's best for their money.
That's a good question, Diva.
Where's Diva's question?
1034.
Autocracies. Okay, I'll start. Anyway, I'm not getting like justice or something. They just do what is best for their bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's all I'm saying is what's best for their bottom line. You know, and if it affects their money in advertising and whatnot, then they'll just flip with a 10 of wands, 10 of coins. They'll just flip it. You know. So I got 2 of cups, Queen of wands, and the Chariot is the overall main energy. They're just going to creatively advertise where they need to advertise and pay who they need to pay. Unless there is a huge outcrying from the overall public around and they start losing money, then it'll change. With the world, 7 of swords, you know, it feels like many people in the country, kind of like what they're doing with Spotify and whatnot, you know. When you have a huge outcry, then things change with the 2 of wands, 3 of wands, and that 7 of swords, the discontent. That's the only way it changes.
That's a good point, Nancy. Yeah.
What did Nancy have to say? Oh, after Spotify announced reactions, big donors are working on what affects. Yeah, there you go. That's what it seems like I'm getting here.
Yeah.
Whatever affects their bottom line, they're going to change. I also had the Sun and the Page of Wands. So it's like whatever messages come out, illuminate.
Yep.
And then, okay, well, maybe we got to change our bottom line now. Ten of Swords affects their money. So we're just going to flip. They stopped. Oh, well, maybe we'll start giving again. Yeah, good call there, Nancy.
Good morning,
Ooh.
Strawberry.
Strawberry rhubarb.
Yum.
I need some pie.
Me too. Ian, thank you.
Thank you, Ian.
I don't know anything. I love your
Pie,
son. Aw,
pie,
sweet.
pie.
Giving you a big hug, Ian.
Pie. Give me some pie.
I had strawberry rhubarb pie last night at my parents' house.
Did you really?
How symbolic.
Did you put ice cream with it?
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream. Oh my gosh, it just sounds like that.
It's delicious.
I have just gotten the worst sweet tooth since I've aged up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a thing. It's like the real deal.
Real deal. Sweet tooth.
Since we're talking about Spotify.
Yeah. Is Joe Rogan worried about what's going on with Spotify?
Now it's not only COVID misinformation.
Yeah.
Someone clipped things together when he was saying some racist things.
Mm-hmm. Now the spotlight's on him fully.
Yeah.
The big spotlight's on him.
I think it's so funny because they're showing me that he's gained some people backward people and lost some, you know what I mean? Lost this, but gained some. So this will be interesting to see how he apologized.
Yeah, he did some apologizing.
So the bad words he said, was that from stand-up or on his show?
On his show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used that N-word numerous times.
On his show?
Yeah, numerous.
Oh
These were a few years ago, not recent.
I don't care when it was.
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. But still, like.
But someone went through his shows and clipped all the times.
Oh my God.
Said it, and others. So now he's pulling back that one too. There was kind of a Twitter war on Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, because he was supporting Rogan's efforts, but then he found out what he said, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm pulling back my my support of him." And
he was claiming he was quoting others, but still.
Nah, I listened to it. It doesn't sound like he was quoting others.
Oh, jeez.
He was right in there.
Really? Oh, that's the end. That's the end.
The past is coming up to haunt him.
Yeah, I mean, I can't watch or listen to that if that's the case.
Wow, he is.
There were at least 60 shows.
60
oh my
shows.
God.
That's quite a few.
Just, what?
There
was one from 17. Joni said.
This is
taking
him down. This is taking him down.
That's it. That's what I mean.
He's definitely going to be censored again. The past is coming back to haunt him. It's coming in at him. He's losing. Yeah, this is upside down. He's losing. See the star going down as this all comes out. He's lost. Peace upside down. It's a very stressful time. I feel like And in the future, there may be some legal stuff coming at him
Mm.
in regards to, like, people are not going to stop. He is now totally going to be looked at and censored, and people are not going to stop.
Yeah, I got the shield upside down. He's not going to be able to defend himself, or I think not be able to protect himself from this island. So maybe cast aside. River, so basically up Shites Creek without a paddle. And then this, like the old stuff coming back to haunt him. Those evil, bad things. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I'm stunned if it was on his show, on his radio show. I mean, if this was comedy from 30 years ago, he did stand up, it's still horrendous. But I'm just surprised that it would be in modern times on his radio show. Like, that really is taking me aback.
22 times. Renee said after using the word 22 times in podcast, she pulled her music off of Spotify as well.
My God. And then Spotify's probably going to get in trouble for not, like, did they ever listen to his shows? I had no idea. I feel awful because I've listened to some of his shows, like when he's interviewing Bob Lazar, because I'm interested in that. I didn't know this other stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, you want to look at the ones you're interested in. But I had a sense from the get-go, even listening to those, I'm like, I don't like this guy. There's something off.
Wow.
You know. In the end, I have some kind of tower moment, some drastic change with his podcast and whatnot. But I'm not seeing a total downfall. It may have something to do with the contract. You know, Spotify put all their ducks in him and gave him $100 million contract. Because I'm seeing contract, but then I do have the past, like you said there. So there's some security there with the contract. The Nine of Pentacles. There's some kind of, I don't know, I just don't really see him going down in my throat, but he's going to be affected.
He's going to lose a lot. I do feel he'll find a way, and that might be this back corner coming in that will open the door for him to kind of like continue his messaging through maybe a different venue, or I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it could be different or something. It's definitely going to affect him. I can't get the energy of how it is. It's because of a contract that I keep hearing. Some kind of illusion, but I have a magician and the Five of Swords. So somehow he's going to sneak away with all this conflict.
Yeah.
Magician, like he's got a platform, or he goes to the MAGA world, whatever it is, like on OANN or Newsmax or something. That audience is there,
Yeah, he'll find his audience, and he's gained some new audience here. That he's lost and then gained some.
Yeah, it just feels like a wave.
Fringe audience, is that how you say it?
I'm shocked. I'm disgusted.
Yeah,
I'm disgusted. I had no idea. I mean, it's not like I watch him, but I have watched him, but I've never heard that before. And someone said in the chat that Spotify's been slowly pulling shows off, so people wouldn't find out. But I guess,
I guess they pulled like 70 shows that they found had misinformation and whatnot. Didn't tell anyone, but someone found out.
Everybody's saying hi, Luna. Hi, Luna.
Look at that face.
Kitties. Yeah, something.
Interesting point, Diva. Hmm. Hmm.
Um, Kristen keeps asking about the truckers up there. We'll come back to the other one. Um,
Give us a little more information on this, Scott.
the truckers in Canada. You heard about that? I think she had a better one earlier. So they're the Freedom Convoy truckers in Canada. They're protesting the vaccine mandates,
Oh, okay.
but they have a lot of Nazi flags, and it looks more like a Trump rally.
Okay. So they're using their
Yeah.
Using,
So
using the racist platform
okay.
of anti-vax.
it's
And
not Canadian, I can tell you right now. We would never call something Freedom Convoy. That's not our language. And there's been some disrespect to statues, and apparently the Terry Fox statue. No Canadian ever in a million years would do anything to a Terry Fox statue. So Terry Fox was cancer. He had cancer. He ran across Canada to raise money. On one leg, we had a prothesis or whatever you call it, and there's statues to him. I mean, he's passed away now. No one would ever touch it. Terry Fox, like you just would never touch it. So I think this is, and I did read on it. I think this is foreign influenced.
Mm.
This
so
is
it feels
backed
like.
by kind of 45 kind of nonsense trying to create. It's one thing if truckers want to go to Ottawa, so that's where our the head of parliament is, right? If they want to go there and have a respectable sort of,
Yeah.
hey
Protest.
man, this is hurting us, all these
Yeah.
rules. That's fine. That's Canadian. That's fine. But to statues and no, and flags like that, no. And Freedom Convoy, no.
Yeah.
No,
Mm.
that's not us.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
saying we're perfect in Canada. I'm just saying there's things we don't do.
I guess Cash Peters' visions or whatever felt like it was a far right group
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And
That's
I think
what
the innocent truckers and the innocent people who are part of this don't realize that it's being force fed or orchestrated from something else.
Yeah. GoFundMe. There was a GoFundMe going on, and they found out it was illegal, and they refunded everyone. So now, of course, the GOP is all up in arms.
So it raised $10 million on GoFundMe. So then GoFundMe stopped it. Are they even allowed? Like, how are you allowed to just stop something? And then they said that they would either give the money back or give it to other charities. Well, you're not. How can you? You're not allowed to do that. So I think they're worried about investigations. So they're going to try to make sure everyone gets their money back. Yeah, I wonder where some of that money came from.
Yeah. Interesting. This
Yeah,
is very interesting.
I seen Texas's attorney general, who's been under indictment for like 5 years, said he's going to have an investigation of what happened to the GoFundMe money. It's all been returned. He said he's going to, I guess, Florida, DeSantis is talking about a investigation too. It's like, it's pretty obvious. It's all coming from these Looney Tune people. All of far right.
When Canadians protest or have a gathering, we don't wreck things. And they would never touch, I'm telling you, no Canadian would ever touch a Terry Fox statue ever. So it feels like an outsider would, because they wouldn't realize the significance of it, right? Like, it means a lot to everybody here.
Mm.
Now I'm just angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be like anything. It'll come to light of what's actually going on. All the BS is going to calm down over it. It's just like another January 6th kind of thing.
Yeah.
Strength, 6 of Swords in the sun. So the truth will come out eventually. But it's a discourse op with a Page of Coins, Page of Cups, and 10 of Swords. It's all new things. New money, new offers, 10 of Swords, Chaos Agent. Once the money
Oh my gosh. Look at what
once the money stops, it'll end.
Yeah, see, they also did that. I'm not even going to say it out loud.
horrible. Horrible.
Nobody
Oh,
would do
Jesus.
that if they were Canadian. So sorry, that's outsiders or somebody new to Canada, you know. But I don't even, no, you just wouldn't do it. I mean, that's terrible anywhere in the world if you did that.
Yeah, I heard that too, Joni. Pretty much all the truckers are vaccinated. I seen a video of one true trucker. He said, "I'm vaccinated. I don't know what's going on here."
I just see, they're caught up in this narrative, like you said, Andrea. Some of them are really just caught up into this narrative.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? There's some garbage in Canada. There's some garbage people, but not en masse. That just is not, no.
So they're caught up in this message, in this narrative, but because of that, they've taken it too far. Whatever, there will be some justice, but they're going to get pretty much just kind of walk away from this, I think. Unfortunately, now are they going to be forced? My question is, they're doing this anti-vax thing. Are they going to be forced to be vaccinated? And if so, have to quit their job because of it? Lose their job? That's the question.
Is there something going on there in Canada about regulation?
If this is all about regulating and requiring vaccination, and you can't work unless you can't drive unless you're vaccinated.
I think it's about the border.
Oh.
I think it's about the mandates crossing the border. So if you're picking up something from California and you come back up to Canada, there might be issues at the border either way. I don't think it's so much driving across Canada or within the provinces.
Okay.
Yeah, border regulations. That's what Joanne's saying.
Border regulations. Okay.
I think you need documents just to cross into Canada.
You absolutely do. You have to have proof.
I had a friend that forgot his documents, and he had a scheduled hunting trip or camping trip or whatever. He got stuck because he didn't have his documents, or he wasn't allowed to go cross with his friends because he didn't have his documents.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want the unvax crossing. So I don't know.
There will be some that remain in this crazy commitment, but
yeah, quarantine. And I think it's just rolled into a mess now. I think some people think it's about the vaccine and some people don't even know what it's about. And I think everyone, much like everywhere else in the world, is tired of this.
Yeah.
Right? We're all exhausted from the last 2 years.
Pretty much.
Of not knowing or truly understanding what's going on.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised in going down to Punta Cana for my daughter's wedding in a few weeks. don't need a coronavirus negative going to, but I do need coming back. It's kind of strange.
Yeah.
We need our vax documents. But I don't need to test prior to leaving, but we got to test prior to coming back. A little extra paperwork because of the status. It's kind of strange.
I think they're trying to stir it up in Canada, like they stir it up in the States, right? Or they stir it up in other countries.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I see you on this one because nobody's touching the Gary Fox statue. Nobody's doing that. That was a huge faux pas. That was an instant clue.
Barbara says the rules are changing, traveling week by week. That could be. And as of right now, I don't need to have a negative test prior. I wanted to try to get a booster because I've had two Johnson & Johnson, but they said with the regulations now with any shot you can't get another one for 5 months, and it's only been two and a half. I was just thinking, well, maybe I need a little extra protection and get a booster of an RMNA, but they said no, gotta wait 5 months. Okay. Okay. What's the GOP's mindset?
Yeah.
Are they worried? Are they just going with the flow?
I feel like there's a dual thing going on here because you have people who are extremely just that loyal, and you see the Mitch McConnell face coming up in there, the dark, the snaky feel to that that continue with lies. It's built on lies and built on a lot of lies, long time of lies, right? So it's been for a very long time stuck in those lies. You have others, however, that are wanting some change. And so you have this dichotomy going on. So you have the dark old stuff and the new stuff coming in. And their intent, some of them, they really do want to change towards positive, have that positive change come in there. And I feel like they're going to win out. I think they're going to win out of these old timers. You have the stars here and then transformation. The old doesn't fit anymore, right? So this, yeah, I do feel like you have this going on, and we're going to see it play out more and more. But the new is going to win out in the end, is what I'm seeing here in the GOP party. But these old timers, these old guys need to go.
So you did a future mindset or current?
No, it just kind of flew out that way.
That's how it flew up. Okay.
I got what's going on now. That snaky deceit and lies continue with the deep old timers. But they also showed that there's a dual situation going on here because you have the new ones coming in with the new, wanting progress, wanting positive change because they, in the party, and they're going to win out in the end. But you're going to see that we're going to see it play out more.
Yeah, it's going to be, the current is going down.
Yeah.
The current's going down.
Down.
So yeah, I got that decision too. I got the decisions. They need to go on the good side.
Mm-hmm.
And then, there's a lot of mental issues going on here, a lot of thought, heartbreak, but they need to be on the good side. But right now, no. It's kind of weird. I got my alien card upside down, and It feels like all the chaos, chitter chatter or whatever, but it's upside down. And so it's like bad energy,
Mm-hmm.
bad extraterrestrial energy kind of thing.
As things are exposed, yeah.
Yeah, the party's off balance now, so they're not all headed in the same direction with the same idea. They're off balance. Some of them are starting to ghost the idea of what's been being presented. When you ghost someone is when you ignore it or
Mm-hmm.
away from it, and maybe slowly starting to develop some kind of consciousness, right? Like
Oh,
a conscience and a collective consciousness that we got to get away from this. We got to ghost this situation.
yeah. Got to separate yourself from it. Yeah.
Yeah, separate from it.
They just don't know how to do it. It's like you pretty much need retirees.
Yeah.
Get rid of their DQPs.
Yep.
The old fellows. I watched the hearing the other day with Fiona Hill, or I listened to it. They're talking about Ukraine and whatnot, and Russia with the two. They were in the hearings for the impeachment. Fiona and the other guy. But anyway, there's a current hearing, and I'm just like, look at all these old guys. We need some young generation in there. Some younger ladies, It's like all these guys in the committee that were having that hearing, they're all 70.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing against that, of course. You've got a split mind and fire it up, but we just need younger people to be involved.
You need representation of the country in there.
Just like President Joe's doing with focusing on a woman of color for the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
We need change. Sad part is that they're not alone. Pretty much. Okay.
True. True.
There was a question. Oh, get tested, get a baseline. Okay, thank you. I missed that message. It ran away from me. Yes, everyone's got that in their mind too, about the Ukraine affair and Putin and something on the waters while everyone is watching the borders. Basically, what's Putin doing here?
Yeah.
He's going to attack. Is diplomacy going to work here?
All right.
You heard all that info about the false flags that they were doing, right? They were planning on. Putin operatives were going to do a video.
Oh.
A fake video,
Yeah.
You heard about that?
I heard it from you.
Oh, okay.
You are my news source.
Yeah, they're going to do a propaganda video to show the discourse to make it look like, yeah, we got to attack because they attacked us.
That's a good question, Renee. If we don't get to it here, we can always come over to my channel later. We'll look at that.
Renee, Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, I almost threw up last night when I saw that. I did. My stomach flipped right over.
I was a little taken aback by that.
Yeah, something's going on there. I don't know. I did. I was like, what? Anyways.
Putin.
Yeah. Watching the borders.
Last hurrah.
Waters.
Last hurrah.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that either. It's weird because I don't know. I sense the new age is going to come with uh, Kate and his
Yeah.
son. Some reason I don't see them being very long. Charles,
No.
maybe 6 months or something, and
Yeah, I
then
don't see it being long. And then William and Kate will be.
yeah, I see William and Kate as the future. I mean, like changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It, they're gonna.
Paisley has a good thing is that the queen made a deal with Prince Charles that she'll say she'll support Camilla being the queen if Charles doesn't go after Andrew. Yeah, I did. I had a gag reflex. I went "Ugh," when I saw that. And I instantly thought of Princess Diana too.
Ian says Camilla will never be accepted here.
Maybe the queen just did that because she isn't gonna let Charles be king.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. The world, the sun is on them.
I think, I just truly believe he's a lot of hot air. And I've been getting this from the beginning. He just is showing his muscles, a lot of hot air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoodie? Yeah.
He's trying to hyper focus us on one thing, right? So there might be something there. He's trying to get away, and it was like when I first started throwing the cards, I kept hearing like this last hurrah. I do really feel he's gonna buy the farm, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And he knows it, and it's coming up quick. And yeah, gonna buy the farm, but he's gonna leave. The center of this whole reading is the blood on his hands. There's a lot that he's, and I don't know, a lot of hot air here. I'm curious to know what you guys get.
When I was shuffling, I heard the act of a desperate man. That's what I heard.
Okay, so we both were. Yep.
So like this, like you said, they're coming for him. He's in every direction, his own people, America, whatever. So what do we have here? Yeah, he's a hanged man right now. He's just an act of a desperate man. That's all I heard. What comes next? 10 of Swords. So we know people are going to turn on him.
Yep.
And then I have Judgment is the final outcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that could be judgment way up in the sky, right?
Yep.
Going up there for his judgment.
Buying the farm.
Yep. That gave me goosebumps.
I'm not seeing any conflict. He wants, I think it all has to do with sanctions and what he wants. He doesn't really want war.
No.
Mm-mm.
It's like, what do you believe? Everything's fake. I mean, he generally wants balance within his own country and whatnot, and drink. It just feels like, toasting, get everything in balance. They got the world is shining upon Ukraine. I think that's the female energy I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of female energy. With the good gal, the world shining upon Ukraine.
Mother Russia.
No, it feels more loving energy. I'm not
Okay.
sensing Mother Russia.
Okay.
Because this side, like I said, this side feels like Putin and Russia with what do you believe?
Okay.
It's like fake propaganda stuff, drinking the Kool-Aid. That could feel like that too. But I get there's a lot of female energy in these cards that I tossed. But it just feels like it's all about the money. He's worried about the sanctions. There's a decision soon on this fake fake thing coming out. I just don't see it as an op, an actual op of chaos. There's just too many.
Like I was saying, hot air, like just.
Yeah, it's hot air. Just, he's just worried about money. He's worried about his legacy. It's all ego driven. It feels like.
Yep. Yep.
You can't go against.
Gotcha.
You just got too many people in this world
Hot air. Yep.
that are supporting Ukraine, and he's going to go against the world by doing anything. And like I said, I didn't see any false flag operations there with this on this throw.
And Nanette's asking, why are Putin and Xi acting so buddy?
That's what they do. They're dictators. They have the same goal.
Yeah.
I don't think they're buddies, but they're aligned. They're aligned with each other, have goals. Okay. That one's done. Let's try this. Something a little more high vibrating treatment.
Yeah, let's go there.
Treatments on cancer. A little more high vibrating. How close is significant cancer treatment breakthroughs? That would come out.
And remember who we're fighting. We're fighting the big pharma with this, so
Right.
it's already there. It's just
I think it's already there, yeah. Oh yeah. Boris is in the news too.
yeah, he's been hitting it.
There's been information come out about his connections with old Pootie Cakes. His name is Boris, by the way. It is a Russian name.
Oh, interesting. I never thought about that.
Yeah, I seen an article that was connecting his parents to the old Soviet Union, and that he was actually, connecting with people that he may have been, like in the 80s, kind of like R45. There was connections of him going to, there may be compromise on him, basically what it came out to. That the very similar things line up. That his parents or his dad or something was compromised. Something like that. It was a long read. I just kind of browsed. It's like, oh my God, this is long. Boris was born in the USA. Yeah, I think he was in the USA, yeah.
What?
He was born in the USA and he can be Prime Minister of England?
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm not surprised by anything anymore, but that doesn't make sense.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Boris Kotloff.
He was
born in New York City.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Did not know that.
Yep.
And
yeah, I can't believe that's, like I said, it was a long article. I didn't read it all.
wow.
You start going on rabbit holes and
Jeez.
Dual
But again,
Automatic dual
surprised?
citizenship. Automatic dual citizenship. That's what they were going for, huh?
So
Well, that's something new.
yeah, that is something new. To go down that rabbit hole. I see an agreement coming up. So we see the feather pen here, the quill, an agreement to bring out these treatments. So whatever's been red taping it, stopping it, whatever, monopoly, there's some type of agreement to bring it forward. I see 2 treatments coming forward. First one is cleansing. Don't know what that means. It might be something a pill you can take that cleanses your body of these, whatever causes it. And then we have regeneration. So maybe that's like stem cell or something, or regenerating the cells in your body. So there's 2 things I see coming forward: cleansing and regeneration. And finally, an agreement to allow this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Cleansing. There's needles with the cleansing. Maybe it's like you get needles. Anyways, the treatment is like it would probably be needles, whatever that was.
Yeah.
Cleansing.
Other things 10 years.
Uh,
Yeah, I am getting some kind of agreement too.
let's hope it's sooner than 10 years.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe 5. Like here on most. I'm not getting a time frame or how really, but it could be pills. Because I got your chiclet card or whatever you want to call that, sweet tart card.
Yeah.
What is that? And then getting back your body, home sweet home card, domestic. But I got truth coming out sideways, feminine energy. Feels like it comes out from the target of the secrets coming out from pharma or whatever who develops different things, whatever company it is. It feels like it comes out. They figure it out or it actually comes out. Many people will be saved.
There's so much blood on their hands. So much blood on their hands. The pharma.
It might be a drip.
Mm.
Kind of like, we'll save a person here and there or whatever treatment. Like,
yeah, a little at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Battling against the depths of, we have the past here and surrendering that false narrative. So it's like literally having to dig down in and scrape out some of this old hussy way of thinking. I know that's gross, but that's what it is with this money thing. It's just so crazy. So they're digging away at that. That's happening right now. Okay. And it's, it is totally connected to the big pharma. That's why we're not seeing this coming out and making it happen. They're showing me literally, the people in the labs where they're like, they're like, oh my God, we found a cure to cancer, but then they're shut down, right? They put a thing on their mouth, and they're shut down. But the future is coming in, and you have the stork with that, and that is transition. That is a new phase of thinking. This is a very positive change coming in the future from this, right? So you're going from this.
Yes. Yeah.
So I do see that happening, but right now, currently, this is the current situation. It's caught up in the big tower here. It's caught up in the rules and regulations of how it's been, but they're cutting this away. So I do have hope for the future. Again, with this overall shift, things are being boiled out. You can no longer, remember when we first started into this shift, I said, no one on any level, me and you, we cannot shove anything under the carpet anymore. It will be swept out. And that is what is happening here as well with the big pharma. You can tell I'm not passionate about this. And if you noticed, I did a layered reading, guys, with that, with these cards. So if
Nice,
you want
nice.
to, if you also want to do layered readings, these are the cards you want to get.
Right.
Just another little commercial.
Okay. Ooh, do. This to be quick. Oh, yeah, I want to check on Boris, too. Anyway, Josh Hawley, he was out there in the riot area, and then Patricia wants to know about how did he get in the Capitol. He was out there with fist pumping with the.
Oh yeah.
So was there a back door or what?
What was going on with this? Let's see.
Josh Hawley's involvement or how did he get in the Capitol? Lisa, he just walked in the door. Beam me up.
Arnica tea.
Ooh. Oh.
No.
Okay. So it looks like
Weird.
he was working with some other rats who let him in a
Look at
secret, how to get in and out of the building secretly. We see a transaction in money with a big fat guy. So on the 45 side of things to probably help with this. But this dude's going to get a letter, a subpoena, something like that. Something's coming to light about him. It's going to strike him like lightning because somebody watched him do this. There was someone in hiding down a hallway or a corridor or something, and they saw it. Or they know about his involvement.
Huh. I'm not positive about how he got in. Because I don't think it's telling me that. It's telling me two stories, kind of, too. Possibly, it's like a piece upside down, and then some connection buttons, and then when it was ready, he could go.
Oh my gosh, we got the same freaking cards.
The piece was upside down, but someone was connected that is like, okay, you can come in now. But like Andrea said, things are being coming clear fast about him and others. Foreign influence coming to light quickly. Things will become clear. Law enforcement and gifts given to those. It really feels like it has something to do with this is seditious conspiracy connected with everyone.
Absolutely.
It's all coming together.
I do feel yeah, he just walked in, that there was I feel like his little fist pump thing, it was a signal of some sort, and that like he unlocked a door on the inside somewhere, and maybe that's what they saw him doing, Andrea. But
yeah,
when you were doing your reading, they were showing me like him literally, like I feel like it was an unlocking a door or something like that. And his little fist pump was all about a signal.
Interesting.
Wow.
Good catch.
Yeah.
So I have the piece in reverse as well, the Sun and the Poet. So he was extremely involved. He was part of the planning of the unrest, right? Of the unrest. He literally, with that fist pump, gave the green light to go ahead and move forward.
Dang. That doesn't get much clearer.
It doesn't.
No.
But we have new information coming out. Now, was this bomb found outside a dumpster? By a dumpster?
Near a dumpster, yeah.
Ooh.
I think he knows about this. Ooh. He knows, or was part of the planning. I don't think he did it, of course, but I feel like they're going to connect him to the dumpster.
Yeah,
wow.
We'll see. He knows he was part of the planning, guys. He was part of that. He was the planner, with this unrest. He knows who the dumpster person is, the bomb person. That's going to connect him in. Interesting.
Oh, there's got to be a few. I sense a few.
Well, yes, but
a few know,
Yes.
About who were. Have you done readings on it? About. I sense it was more a distraction. I don't think it was meant to go off.
I read on it and I could see it explode behind me. I think it was supposed to go off, and I think it was targeted to a person, and it just didn't go off on time, or the person who was supposed to go by at the time, their time was off, like they didn't go that route that day, or they were early or late. That's what I was sensing. And it was very unpleasant when I was reading on it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because it felt targeted against one person.
I was just naturally thinking about it because they use timers, kitchen timers. So you only got an hour on a kitchen timer. So someone in broad daylight would have to come at 11 in the morning or whatever.
Right.
Set the timer. That'd be awful suspicious. So I'm like, this is just logical thinking, It's like, how would anyone get away with walking around with security in broad daylight to set the kitchen timer?
Exactly.
So it's like, okay, either it failed and someone did, or it was never really meant to go off, just a scare. and draw attention to Secret Service there because of the bombs.
Mm.
You know, that's just logical thinking. I mean, I did do readings on it. I didn't really feel like it. Yeah, boom, it was supposed to go off, but it was closer to the DNC,
Mm.
you know, than the RNC.
Right.
And yeah, and it was been reported Kamala was in there when it was found. So, but even if it went off, those pipe bombs don't cause a lot of damage.
But it would
You know,
scare the crap.
oh yeah, you know, it depends. I didn't hear what's in them. You know, it could go
Oh
boom.
yeah. I don't know.
You know, and cause damage on the outside. You know, if it had shards of something, it could. You know, so it wasn't like TNT or something that would take down a building.
Right. It was
It would
more
probably just cause damage
and
on
injure
the
people.
outside. So, anywho, this will be the last one. Get going. My daughters are coming today, finally, for Christmas.
Oh my goodness. How
You just
fun to
could
have
ne-
Christmas this late.
we could never get together.
Right.
They
Right.
both work weekends and nights sometimes, and Nancy works nights or weekends
Yeah, weekends.
sometimes.
Uh-huh.
We're finally doing Christmas. Been nice.
Yay. How fun. All right, Mr. Boris.
True, Christy. If they're a shot, no, they can be dangerous. Yes, of course.
Absolutely. Totally.
Well, like
Yeah,
probably
kind of.
ear damage too if it's really loud and just scaring somebody,
Right.
right? You know, throwing someone into fear.
So Dinah got blocked and she's wondering why, and
Oh,
I
poor
have
thing.
no clue.
it's just so
Oh.
weird, Dinah.
I don't think I touched. I don't think I touched.
Poor Dinah. She's like, I don't even say anything, and I
Oh,
got
no.
blocked.
Well, you're here now, so
Don't
So
block
sorry.
Dinah.
We don't know why Dinah that happens. It's so weird. YouTube can be really sticky like that.
Did you post a link or something maybe?
No, she says she doesn't
No.
even talk.
Oh.
I know I've somehow accidentally, you know, if you touch someone, you know, to add moderator, and if you
Yeah.
hit the wrong thing, all of a sudden the
Right.
person's blocked. I got an email, I think twice. I got an email saying, I think I'm blocked in your channel. Can you check? And I look, yeah, they were in there in the block section. I'm like, I didn't block you. I don't know how that happened.
And that's the thing. It just does weird things. Yeah, we're hugging you, Dinah. Sorry about that.
But you're in. Boris. Future of Boris. I actually thought years ago when I read on him that he'd be gone. But maybe I was a year off. Seems like with this lovely coronavirus, all readings have been a year off.
Hmm.
Delays. Kind of tough to meet your love mate, your soulmate when everyone's stuck in the house.
Exactly.
Or get the job you want when everything's shutting down. That kind of stuff. Melinda got the song in her head. It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Wait a minute. There's pictures of you drinking. It
Wasn't
was
me.
you. Boris Johnson's future. Ooh, a lot of clarifier cards want to come out. Uh-oh. We got justice. Investigations. Decision soon.
Yep, I got getting that
He's
too.
a coward. Chaos. Yes, he's leaving. case solved. Things come clear about him that he's a bad guy. You want to see him? First card out is Justice. The CIA, 3 other people, MI6, whatever. Investigating him. Decision soon. Secret deals with chaos.
Got the chaos, dude.
Howard coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's leaving. Case is solved with him. Things come out clear that he's a bad, bad person.
Bad dude.
That, of course, is with your Lilac Lantian, Intuition, and Clarifier cards mixed together.
Nice. Yeah, this guy's in for a world of hurt. He's getting the 10 of Swords. He's getting lots of incoming legal issues.
Mm-hmm.
I have Judgment. I have things coming to light. We have best friends upside down, so his friends turning on him, his colleagues, etc. And look at him, who he is. He's a... I don't know what words to say. Pathetic, weak. The person inside of him is this like young boy who's just fronting to be this prime minister or something. And this party with the drinking is also going to get him. That they had where you
Mm-hmm.
bring your own booze.
Aren't they upset? Isn't leaving Brexit or whatever, or the Brexit thing causing chaos with their economy too?
Probably.
I think that was a Putin op.
And I do feel like with that
Oh, you got solved too? Yay.
I did. I do feel like the way they're bringing out they're narrowing in it's going to come to light the way he's been manipulating and being deceitful and lying as person ruling. That's going to come to light. And that stuff coming out, you can't go backwards. Like you can't unhear something. You know how we always say, oh my gosh, I just saw it. You can't unsee that. You can't unhear it. You can't go back. Like it's out. So you're not able to go back and fix it. So that's what this is showing. Like this is the big time that's going to be revealed here. And it's opening up a can of more worms for him. So the chaos and the drunken sailor, it is going to throw him completely off kilter, and you can't go back with this new information coming out against him. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. As well. And thank you, False Teeth Real Tarot. Yeah, you guys want to come on over, make sure to subscribe to all of our channels if you haven't, and hit that bell. But if you want to come on over and keep this party going, I'll be on in a little bit.
Hard for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you just reading?
Well, I was looking. Dinah said that Andrea blocked her, but you mean me? Because I don't think I blocked you. Like, I don't have permission to block you. I don't know.
I don't know. Are you a moderator?
Yeah, but I'm not even in the chat to do that.
Oh, true. I know I've been in someone's chat and being a moderator, and I was trying to actually go to someone's channel by hitting on their profile, and it accidentally timed them out. You hit the wrong thing, or you try to hit, it's all in one row, So a moderator might have accidentally.
Let's fly with the free birds. That's right. You want to be.
So when do your cards come out, Debbie? Or approved or ready to roll?
My
Or are they already? Your cards.
they should be here this week. Everything's set. I have everything set up. I'm ready to
good
start
deal.
shipping. So because I'll be shipping from here, so to keep the cost down, because I can ship them out at a better price, except to Canada. So boo.
Ooh.
I have to. I tried every little finagling that I could try to find in shipping to Canada, and it
No
across the board,
dice.
no dice.
So it is what it
Someone
is.
had the thought, why don't you send it to send a group of several to one person in Canada, and then they can disperse them out from Canada to Canada, right? So if you ship to someone in Canada from inside Canada, you get a better price, right? I think in the end of the day, it would still end up costing a lot. So
Yeah.
we'll just keep it like that. But
Just give it to Scott. He can drive it when he's driving
we'll
all the
just-
other stuff around.
yeah,
All the other cards
Whatever.
around.
yeah.
All right. Message of the day.
Hey,
Card
Aaron.
of the day.
Boy, this one is true, I'll tell you.
Storm.
A download storm. So purple is your third eye, pink is your crown chakra, white is even the higher chakras. So a storm of information coming through. I'm telling you, I'm vibing it. So just be mindful of your senses and your intuition and stuff. If you're feeling a little overloaded, just take it easy. Information incoming. Downloads en route.
So I decided to stick with my layered reading since that's what we were doing with. So I have these two cards going. So you recognize Andrea's, and that's mine. And I have ignite your passion and empower yourself to change your narrative. So what a beautiful combination of a message coming through. So important to really empower yourself. If you want to change something up, if you want this next chapter to look different in your life, do it. Empower yourself to do that and rewrite the next chapter. Change your narrative.
Nice.
You have that power.
Yeah. You said you got these cards, right, Andrea?
Yep, they arrived yesterday. The Mystic Martian Oracle.
Ooh.
For some reason they're bent. How did that happen? Take a little bit here to get. Why are they bent? Anyway, I got the kind of the same thing here with the Martian Oracle. Here we got fire, passion. Go for it.
Yeah.
Then with Andrea's card, I got, hey, sugar, you got it. Don't need the doubt. Then I got, even though it's cold and nasty, go outdoors. Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, connect with nature to release some stress and gain new creative ideas.
So if you can't go outdoors, that's okay. You can do a meditation and just transport
Imagine.
because I'm not going outside.
Imagine you're in an island paradise and enjoying a fruity drink with an umbrella on it. And
there you go. Just meditate and go there in that way for sure. Well, blessings to you all. Hugs to you all. I love you, Scott and Andrea.
Love you too.
Drinking coffee with you on Sunday. So
have an awesome show, Debbie. Everybody go check it out at 11:11 EST. Or is that Central?
MST.
Mountain.
Yeah. So 111 EST, right? So
111 Eastern.
Yeah. Come on over, hang out.
Good times. All right.
Blessings all. Love.